guys, Summer Orange 97 here, back again for another video. And here today, guys, I am doing a video regarding Star Wars and, you know, just as a whole, Star Wars Battlefront in particular, because the Death Star DLC came out, and I played it a bit. Well, I played it a lot, actually, over at my friend's house. I didn't buy it, though, because I told you before, I'm against Season Pass, but I have played it. And now I just want to give my thoughts about this DLC as a whole. So, what you have to realize when coming into this is that this DLC as a whole doesn't have much. You know, it's like 1 or 2 maps, 1 mode, obviously some new heroes and villains and stuff, but it's never like much. But what's good about this DLC though is that what's in there is really good. It's very polished, and not only that, but this new mode is like really impressive because it's like it combines the aspects of many different modes that I've always wanted to see. Between, you know, having space battles, kind of, like, not like Battlefront 2 space battles, it's not as good as that, but it's still alright, at least we have something, and, you know, but there's space battles, there's fighting the Death Star, there's doing the trench run, it's like there's a lot to do here, and there's a lot of different ways to do your objective and stuff, and it's really impressive as a whole. So, you know, personally, I find this very, very impressive. The new heroes and villains between Chewbacca and Bosk, they're cool. They're like, you know, they're kind of what you expect out of a Star Wars Battlefront hero or villain, I guess. I guess that's a way you could say it. As well as this, is that as a whole, the DLC is just really, like, it's good in the sense that it just has a lot to offer. Also, what's pretty nice about this DLC is that it doesn't, like, here's the thing, it actually does introduce stuff new. The reason why I never got on the Outer Rim or the Bespin DLC is because I personally believe that just should have been content that should have been in the game to begin with. And granted, the Death Star was available in Battlefront 2. I know that. So in a way you can say this one also should be, but the new mode kind of compensates for that general lack of fresh content because the mode is fresh. And as a whole, the way it's designed probably makes this one of the most polished modes. My only regret is that I hate this mode is only on 1 map. It would have been nice to have a Return of the Jedi aesthetic to it, or, you know, one day, or to have a Rogue One theme one day. Who knows? I'm just saying. And maybe the more maps like that will come out in the Rogue One DLC. I don't know. But I'm just saying, as a whole, I would like to see more maps for this mode because the mode itself is really good. I just think it needs more. I think it just needs slightly more in order to, you know, just do better, I guess. Just to do more with this mode and the DLC as a whole. So, as a whole, that's what I think. So, when it comes with this, what are my complaints aside from the lack of content? Well, here's the one thing. The mode, I think, could have been designed with a bit more variety in the sense of the actual space battles, because this thing, it's still kind of that chaotic mayhem. And while, yes, there are objectives this time, it does feel more like you're just doing Fighter Squadron than an actual objective, especially since you still spawn out of nowhere or something. Having it where you go out of a light speed or, you know, for the Empire, like, your fighter actually leaving the Star Destroyer hangar could have added a bit more immersion, and it could have made it a bit more interesting in the sense that it just makes you feel more immersive to the gameplay, and I think personally that's something they should have done that they didn't. And I feel it's just a bit of a missed opportunity, especially since it isn't this game like fully about immersion, like immersing the player, with the scale of Star Wars. So it's kind of like, why not have that? So, but that's a minor bug. Another thing that they could have done better, I guess this is something I haven't had a huge problem with, but it's something just kind of iffy, is the fact that the R2 unit, he is controlled by a human player. And now, I haven't ran into this problem, but it's something I'm afraid of as a counter, is what if the person doesn't know what they're doing that controls that, and then it results in the loss of the game over the screw up of one player? That would kind of suck. So I think some counter for that would be nice to have just in case that's exploited. But, goodness is, at least in my experience, it hasn't been. So that's not much of a problem. And as a whole, overall, this DLC has been pretty good. It's well designed, and here's the thing. Is it a DLC that's going to make Battlefront automatically the best game ever? No, not at all. While this is something new and fresh, it's nothing revolutionary. And while, yes, it's a nice concept to do, I think they could have done better with it. More variety would have been nice. But as a whole, I think it's still really good. It's very polished, and, if you're a fan of Star Wars and you actually wanted to do Star Wars stuff in this game, while previously you didn't feel like that was the case, pick up this DLC. I think overall it would be fun. I think it's fun, and I think you'll enjoy it if you are a fan of Battlefront. And, and unlike the other ones, I actually think this one is worth your money. So, I don't know. If you haven't yet, go pick it up if you're a fan. However, I can't recommend this to anyone who's not already a fan of either Star Wars or the game. So, yeah, just, that's about it. If you enjoy the game, if you enjoy Star Wars, go pick it up. That's about it, guys. I'm sorry that this is a shorter video. It's just I don't have that much to talk about to say. I kind of got on everything out of my mind that I wanted to say. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, though. Like I said, I apologize it's shorter, but, I'll have more videos coming out in the future and stuff. So yeah, guys, until then, I'll see you next time. This is Orange 927, and I'll see you next time. Peace.